Hey guys, Stampy here. The real life version, not the Minecraft in character version. There are some too tall for the camera at the moment. It is just on a big stand of cardboard and books and yeah, it's just a perfect height at the moment. So today I saw on my YouTube channel like not long ago that I reached 5 subscribers, and to me that's amazing because I didn't ask for any. I literally didn't say subscribe for more. Except for the recent video I just made, and I don't know how to cut that out. I'll figure it out with my little tool. Anyway, today, thinking I could describe to you why I made capital cities, but in just a different way to what I normally do. Like, what I do in my spare time reflects on what I do. Okay, this could be different things. I would draw my life, but I'm only like 15, like, why would I do that? It wouldn't lead as far as, the inspiration came from Dan TDM. The inspiration came from him of this video. Basically today I just wanted to just discuss what we were doing, like, in capital city it's been pretty hectic. It's been pretty hectic because I now made my very failed drawing of a Minecraft tree. Minecraft trees, I now write the names on signs. In comparison to Stampy's Love Garden. And I called it this other arrow. It's what did I call it? Memorial tool. Like, and it's not a sad memory, it's just a very famous area of the city. It is a sad area, but the point of the trees are not meant to be sad. They're meant to be like, you're now in capital city on a tree. That actually means something to me. Those twin towers in one of my other videos that I made, they mean the world to me. I do everything I possibly can to actually save those towers. Like, in their construction progress, the South Tower was not yet finished by floors. It had its framework and everything, like windows, walls. Yeah, that's not how a real building goes, but anyway, it's Minecraft. And it didn't have any floors. So someone decided to join my world and go to the top floor, to the bottom ceiling, and decided to place 5 strings of lava. By the time I noticed, it was trickling down the entire building. So it took me forever to turn it into cobblestone. That wasn't the hard part. The hard part was actually removing the cobblestone and the water. And that took us a good while. And then just recently, before I ran out of gold, well, this month on the 8th, I ran out of gold on the 8th of the 8th. Today is not the 8th, today is the 23rd. This is today's day. Take note that I'm in Australia, so I probably will have a different date and time to you. And we write at 23, so that's our day. This is our month. Oh, it's not the 3rd, it's the 8th, I knew that. I don't know why, but 3 was on my mind. And then everyone puts year at the end. So, we're still not, everyone's normal on that file. If I may remove you. So basically we're just going to talk about me today. It's all about moi. 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 Just hit moi or moi. Anyway, that's not the point. So, you all know that mine are ticking, it's just the clock, which is wrong. I love. Oops. Now, I do love a lot of things, including you guys. But there's more specific things. Everyone knows this city. But there's a reason. This and the city is incredibly awesome, but this is the number one reason, like, where I came to actually becoming to love New York City. Cat, don't jump on my bed, you just shook the camera. I'm sorry about that. It's the Twin Towers. The Twin Towers were put in New York in 1976. They were taken down in 2001 in a horrible event, which I hate for the rest of my life. Anyway, this led to catastrophic investigations worldwide. It went from the US and spread like the virus on that day, instantly broadcasting to every other country in the world. Now, when it was broadcasted, when it first happened, the USA, New York, had it on record, and the only reason there's captures of the plane, the only reason there's a capture of the plane flying into the North Tower, I'm doing this because it was not a plane, and you can do the research yourself. I've done research. 2001. Let's take back a bit. This is a bit of a history lesson right about now. Excuse the eye roll. This is basically my life. This is what I do outside of this and playing Minecraft. This is what I do when I'm not playing Xbox. 2001. Let's see how many I can get on count. I do have pre-drawn images, so I'm not going to use them on paper. Yeah, not the best image in the world, but okay. Yeah, fire was in the building. But this is my best friend of a friend, unfortunately. You get to see my drawing skills today. Brilliant. That's my drawing skills. You were waiting for that, weren't you? It was not plain. Yes, in 2001 it was linked to 9/11 in a cover-up. Cover-up happened because they wanted to hide the truth. Now, this is still not yet determined why they did it. The US, not blaming the USA, the US government, that looks ridiculous, doesn't it, USG? US government, that's what that stands for. US government is probably, whatever, probably an actual real thing, I don't know. I don't live in the US, I live in Australia. Anyway, the US government wanted to do this. They wanted to do that to 9/11. They wanted to do that to the Towers for some reason. And you can doubt this video and dislike it and comment all you want. But unfortunately, my friend, this is correct. This is correct information because I've done the research outside of Xbox. And I'm not on Xbox, I'm literally, or making a video, I'm literally doing research more on 9/11. It's been 14 years that I found this out. I was not even one when this happened, so I'm about as old as those towers. Well, the missing part, not the actual born part. There's a lot of tragic people who were actually born on that day, and I am actually related to those people. Some people that I know that were born on that day. And I see them as a symbol of hope. Hopefully. Anyway, come back to the US a bit more, the US government a bit more. The US president at the time was, sure enough, it was in fact George W. Bush. You probably don't believe me on this note, but the second tower was hit at 9:03. Everyone knows that information. 9:03 a.m. George W. Bush was told not even a minute after. He wasn't even told 30 seconds after. He was told nearly immediately. He was in an elementary school. I forgot where, but he was in an elementary school at the time. He did not get alarmed and leave that school. He stayed for the remainder. There was no protection immediately ordered for the US president. What does this tell us? There are 1,000 of these videos on the internet, but I'm finalizing it today. I've been told by my friend who actually lives in the United States that it was planned. Excuse me, but I've done the research. I've done my homework. Not my real school homework, but I've done my homework. And it leads back to this. It was apparently hit at 9:03 a.m. when in fact the cable was cut, unfortunately, because planes were a cover-up. When a normal jet of its size takes off, you can even find this out yourself, this is true information. When a plane takes off, I'm not even relating to this right now. When a plane takes off, a few seconds after, or in mid-air flight, it causes literally horizontal vertexes, which are horizontal tornadoes. Not fake either, that was just quotation marks, because there's a more scientific name for it, and in 9/11, if apparently a plane crashed into the tower, it lasts for nearly a minute or more. There's research about this on fucking YouTube. Just go after this video. Go find out. And thank you for being this far. Thank you. This is my desire. This is why I even care about Capital City. This links back to Capital City at the start. This is why I love it so much. The information links up. It's fake, unfortunately. Let's remove this jib gel. Back onto the plane thing, when the plane flies. Actually, it'd be a lot better to draw another plane. Brilliant. Here's my beautiful plane again. And it's got tiny wings this time, I know. I'm horrible at drawing planes. Actually, stop that. There we go. Attaboy. This is just your normal light flight plane, I'm pretty sure. That's your normal flight plane that you use to travel from the US to America. That's the same thing. From the US to Australia, for instance. And apparently one of them hit the World Trade Center. Those World Trade Centers are made of steel. It's a 47 core column. A 47 rod core column. You think that a plane can dismantle that entire building? Not only just once, but twice in a row. And then the third time, which didn't even involve a plane. Now see if you believe 9/11. They told us lies. Again, not caring if you put hateful comments, dislike this video, put anything towards me on any social networking. I am your modern advisor to tell you that 9/11 14 years ago was fake. The sooner you can get this, the better. It's been 14 years and there's about 50,000 million people out there that still believe it was planes. I told my mum's friend yesterday this, and I apologize for randomly bringing it up because that's on 1993 on the screen. 1993, the reason it brings up 9/11 is because it was the first attack ever to happen on the World Trade Center. February 23rd, 1993. An attack to the World Trade Center towers was attempted in the basement of the South Tower. It killed 3 to 6 people, maybe 8. But the towers stood because of their construction work. Because of that, the World Trade Center had reconstruction work to the towers and had bracings put in it or whatever. It was done in the movie that I watched, and that movie is actually fake. A lot of things are fake, which lead to probably real information, which probably lead to today. Today, it's the 23rd of August. September comes up a lot faster for me than it does for Americans and UK people. Which means we have to put the information out there. We have to scream it out to you. Because people keep telling me, oh yeah, it was planes. No, it wasn't, it was planes. No, it wasn't, it was planes. Okay, we've had enough of listening to this. Well, once you actually understand what I'm saying and believe what I'm saying, you have to believe this, because this is the truth. You can do the research yourself. Because a plane, back to the 2001 thing, where I wrote 2001 again, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, I did just that. It's like so much from the wordsmith. 2001, apparently, there's recreations of 9/11 all over the globe, all over YouTube, all over Minecraft videos. And for you that is watching this video, thank you for watching. I hope you watch all the whole video. You'll understand what 9/11 is at the end. But please, stay for the entire video. 2001. We believe that 2 planes crashed into the World Trade Center, bringing down both buildings in under 2 hours because of fire and the damage from the plane. At the demolition site, at the controlled demolition site, you can tell me all you want that it wasn't a controlled demolition. The towers fell at free fall speed, making it more effective, making it more unrealistic that the towers of those heights can fall at free fall speed. A normal building of its size would start and stop because each floor would hit each other and make a pancake stack. I said that to about 1,000 people. No one would believe me. Today, I just want to get it out of my head because it's quite a miserable day, so I want to make my day even more miserable. When the plane hit that building, no debris was found of planes that day. Yet 2012, I think that's 11 years after 9/11, there was debris. It was still in cleanup, I'm pretty sure. No, that was just made then. In 2005, when a month or so after, then there was plane debris found. Clear. But none of it was identifiable. Does that say something? Think about that for a minute. Rewind the video and think about that for a minute. Because that sounds bizarre. When a plane flies, the jets on a plane, especially a jet airliner that's meant to be jet fighter, it has like a slow because of the wind force, because it's flying, It leaves, literally, a sideways tornado. This is true. All the information you see in this video today is nearly 100% accurate. I say nearly because some of it is like relating back to the old version of 9/11. It leaves this for 1 min to 90 seconds, which is converted again to 1 minute 30. I'm just looking mean because that's not hours, that's so 1 min 30 seconds. Okay. That doesn't mean, by the way, that just is like a very stale version of min. That's the duration of it. Yet, when the plane crashed, smoke did come out of the building. Smoke was then not sucked into the sideways tornado, the vortex. Explain that to me. Explain if it was planes, explain that to me. Explain why there was no debris found that day. Do you believe me yet? It will be the 14th memorial. What do they call like a memorial thing, like after? Like a death or something. That sounds really horrible, but it is. It's 14 years later and you still might believe this information. Because it was the saddest day of my life. I was alive for this, but I was only a baby. I think I was 7 months old. And this happened. Some dumbass Australians think it's the 9th of November. The 11th of September, the other way around, because American write it like that. We write it, however. That's our 9/11 date. 11/9, not, it's not the 11th of, it's not November, and it's not the 9th of November. That's how Americans do it. That's 9th of November, that's the 11th of September. They read it that way, and then, basically like a replay action. Just replay it. Oops. Anyway, that concludes this video on 9/11 and why this led on from Capital City, because it's quite important. I want you to realize what 9/11 was actually. 2015 and people still won't believe the information I told you today. So please share this video among your family and among your friends. Don't shout at me. Don't tell me it wasn't that. Don't try and contact me. Because I don't have a phone number. Oh, 41358. It's not 58. I think it's 1 no, it's 940. Yes, okay. 0413. Hold on one sec. I don't remember my own birthday. I'm Australian, so I had that phone number. 0451. Queensland. I think it's just Queensland right now. I was right, 582294. That's my number if you really want to contact me on this information. And let me know in the comments if you're actually going to contact me. That's my number. Find it clearer. If you want more information on this, I also have Skype. This is the things you can contact me on. We have a 10-digit number, so if you're not allowed to do this, then you might want to find an international phone. And then that's phone. I have Facebook. Probably wondering why I'm doing this. When I'm posting this video, it's a Taylor Swift profile picture. Look at them properly. Type in Australia, like, it might actually come up. I'm first on the list when it comes up with this information. When you type in Jesse Hart Australia, it comes up with me immediately at the top. Skype is just, again, it's me wearing an NYC shirt. Again, type in Australia, it helps. For an Australian, I know quite a bit about analyze. I have the YouTube channel. I have Facebook, I have a phone number. I also have an email. All the links except for the phone number will be in the description. That's why the phone number is even bigger. Email is that's LUV, by the way, not LUVNYC@gmail.com. Again, link to this, and this will be in the description of this video to contact me outside of both Xbox and YouTube. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope you now know the real version of the 9/11 truth. This has been Stampy, aka Jesse, and that's it for this video. Bye!